everybody. Christ Am Disciple back in the building, and it's raining cats and dogs out here. Lots of rain. It's been raining now for almost an hour. So I decided to do this stream, Free Palestine, and hopefully we can talk a little bit about the empire falling. You can see that the Western Empire is falling apart, and the status quo that was is going to change because everything's getting exposed. When I saw the Orthodox Jews in Lebanon taking down the illegal settlers, the Zionist Jews, I began to realize the tide has turned. We've had media that has lied to us on a consistent basis, sending propaganda, lying about the nature of resistance groups, lying about the nature of the struggle in these countries, even lying about the nature of our own governments in our own countries in the Western world. Leaky, what's up? Yeah, my dude. Just talking a little bit about how the empire is falling apart and how things are changing. And we've seen this. We know this is supposed to happen. There has not been a single empire that has stood for all time, right? We've had several empires. We had the first empire that we had after the flood was the Babylonian Empire, in which we had the great Tower of Babel and the congregation of all the different peoples of the world. And then we had a disruption there. Then we had, so the Babylonian Empire is also known as the Mesopotamian Empire. Before that, we had the Sumerian Empire. They had the Mesopotamian Empire. The Sumerian Empire was antediluvian. Then you have the Mesopotamian Empire. We now have the Greco-Roman Empire, also known as the Western Empire, also known as the American Imperium. So this is what we're really under. And shout out to each and every one of you guys who, knowing the truth now about what this thing is all about. It's all about having absolute power and hegemony. It's all about controlling land and the resources of the land. So you can have economic might, you can have military might, you can have political might, right? That's what it's always been about. And don't get it twisted, China and Russia, China particularly, is pushing for that as well. But all I'm saying is, what's amazing is that all these structures that are put in place and so-called Western morality and all of this stuff that has been constructed, the world bought into that stuff. And now it's holding the Western leaders and powers accountable to that. And no one's immune from that anymore. You know, the playing field has been closed. No one nation is absolutely and incomprehensibly greater than any other now. We're dealing with multinational corporations, and they're trying to also throw themselves in the fray and control the world. So this is what's up. And don't forget to smash the like button. By the way, you can also donate to this channel via PayPal if you so wish. And this channel is brought to you by LIVE. All praise be to the Most High God. The Most High God comes first every single time. Can't do anything without the Most High. So, having said all of that, we can see it now that the option that they're going to is aggression. They're trying to intimidate, but we are seeing their allies falling off one by one as flies. So the latest ally to literally pull out of the gravy train is France. So Spain was the first of the empire. And Spain, as you know, Spain, Germany, France, the UK. These are all, colonial powers, right? They were responsible for colonizing the world, as well as now the USA, which considers itself supposedly a world police, which is not a good, police are not seen as good people anymore. So that's a really bad term, and what's even worse right now is that America has become a police state, and the world is some countries are following suit. So you can't say what you want. There's no freedom of speech. People are not being paid what they're supposed to be paid for their labor. Housing is very difficult to get. Rent is going up. And this is something that's a global issue, as most people know. The way to live, if you're going to try and use conventional methods to live, you're just not going to make it. Okay, my transport has come. So there's so much more I want to say, but I'll take that whenever I can find the time. Shout out to each and every one of you. Remember, you have the power. It's not them. It's not you elected leaders. You put them in power, or you accept their rulership, whether they're dictators or not. You conform to things. If you decide you don't want that, there's nothing they can do to stop you. Just remember. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.